Let's see here. Alrighty. Should be live. There we go. I think it's working now. Hey, David Carlisle. Good evening. I tried doing a members only stream, but it was not allowing me to use my bot. So I don't know. So I got rid of the members only. We'll see. Let me see if this works, if the bot works now. Yeah, now the bot's working. I don't know. That's stupid. You can't use a bot in the members only. Anyways, I had hunted a couple rolls and I did find one wheat cent so far. I don't know, it was 1944 Denver. Hey there, we're back. Yes. Yes, we are, Richard. And the bot's working now. So we found a 44 Denver wheat cent, and we found one 2009. I was trying to do something good and do a members only stream to give my members something for their membership, and just, it's dumb that the bot wouldn't work. I don't know. Just don't know. It's a stupid design. Hey, Doug Harding. If I had OBS stream key would have worked. Not the wide AM. EP says, Weedy. Yeah, we had a Weedy just a little bit ago. There's VDB, but no extra V. Hello, Chew. Good evening. Hope everybody had a good Memorial Day. Hopefully you celebrated what it was meant to be celebrated as. And then I hope you had some good time with family and or friends throughout the day too. 49 people in here already. Wow. 55 people. Good evening, everyone. We're hunting some pennies. Looking for some heirs and varieties. Wheat cents. Foreign coins. Hey, T-Tome. There is a giveaway going on. ! Loot. We'll draw names to get on the list for a chance to win the EOS. Cheers to the newlyweds. Heck yeah. That was a good wedding yesterday. Good time. It was a really cool ceremony. Beautiful ceremony. They had lots of compliments on it. Hey, Renee and me. Shrapnel's bunker. Hello. What's happening? There's an 83. Not seeing the doubling. Anthony Mark, hello. He says, show me the money. These are, this one is from a bank wrap roll I just opened. I have customer wrapped and machine wrapped from the bank. I opened one of these up for that roll. So I don't know. There are some copper in it. All right, why is my computer falling asleep now? Everything's just a cluster. Such a cluster tonight. Damn it all. All right, hopefully that works. There's a 2023 check for the VDBV. All I see there is a VDB. $63 watching, only 8 likes. Yep. That's all right. All right. Up. Look at this. These are in their regular, and then the last end is just sideways. So I'm probably short some pennies in that roll. Just double tap the screen, and we can earn better coins for the EOS. That's right. Because as the more likes we get, the more upgrades I do to the EOS. It's a whammy. There's another 83. Hey, Evil. Good evening. Happy Memorial Day. It's almost over. 83's your year. So they're going to be discontinuing the penny at some point here. They just did their last planchet order. They said they will run out of penny planchets sometime in early 2026. And then who knows what the time frame is from there. There's some people that say they're not gonna stop using them anytime soon. That there's plenty made, but it's like if people are keeping them at home, who knows? Hey, Paul Bunyan, I am doing good. How are you? 1992. That's a wide AM. Renee and me Is there a bounty to? Too bad there is no bounty tonight. Oh, you did hit. Your dad had triple bypass. 4:30 a.m. Friday. Dang. And then Rocco's third birthday. And 6:30 Saturday. Scouts to the flags at the graves and say it was a parade. Walk 2 miles. Dang, I'm sure you are. Hope your dad's doing well. There's a 2000, not the wide AM. EP says, ready to spend me my Canadian cents. 1999. BH, I got a question for you. There's some people saying that you can still spend pennies up in Canada. Is that correct? Will some merchants take them as legitimate currency? Can you still spend pennies in Canada? Only at banks? You can still cash them in the banks for money? There's a 1980. It looks like a little wood grainy. The banks send them to the mint. Oh, dang. Hang in there, Evil. Hang in there, buddy. Hey, Judge. Oh, let me resume that. Resume entries there. Got another 30 seconds to a minute to get in the giveaway, and then I'm going to close it down and we'll pull some names to get on the list. Exclamation point loot. Yeah, Renee, me. Sorry I didn't have a slot bounty tonight. I totally forgot to even think about one. Another 83. No doubling in there. It says loot check. So with the penny being discontinued at some point here, I'm adjusting my hunt a little bit. This is 2009. Pretty worn. Oh, thanks, Renee. adjusting my hunt a little bit. I used to separate the copper from the zinc, which I'm still doing. But as I come across some nicer looking zinc, I'm gonna set some of those aside more often than what I was. The crappy zincs can still go back, so I have no need to hold on to a crappy zinc. But I'll hold on to some of the nice looking zincs, because even those will be collectible and worth something someday. They won't have the melt value like the copper, but they'd have a numismatic value, collector's value. Hello, Isaiah Moses. "93 people watching. Holy moly. Come on in and chat, everybody." 1994. The 83. No doubling there. Another 83. He accidentally scrolled up. That happens. I've been there, done that. There's another 2009. There's a 92. We can check for the close AM. That's the wide AM. Not what we want for a 92. 100 people watching. Double tap that screen if you like what you see. If you're having a good time. 123 people watching. Holy cow. Put it in your package. Alrighty. Let me this darn computer keeps going to sleep. Did I resume the giveaway or not? I thought I did. Let me refresh that. Having all kinds of problems with my. Oh yeah, it resumed. Let me read through the names and then we'll close it out, and we'll pick 2 names for the list for the EOS. We have E Pluribus Unum, David Carlisle, Doug Harding, Chew, Thomas Tone, Richard, Renee and me, Shrapnel's Bunker, Evil, Lenny, and Judge. Close the entries, and we'll pick 2 names here. First one is Renee and me. $24 likes. And the next name is Richard. All right, you are the first 2 on the list for a chance to win the EOS. TM, how you doing? Let me complete this one and I'll start another one. So TM, you stay active and chat for a little bit. Oh, you're green. You've been here before. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway. Jill Keller, hello. Exclamation point loot will give you a ticket into the entry. And then when I draw names here in a little bit, you'll be on that list. Hello, Wizard. And if it doesn't work, just stay active in chat and you'll get some points. Just have to let the bot recognize you. Hey, D-Band Pace, good show. Thank you. So we got 26 lights. So the EOS officially has a giveaway. This is 1999. Close AM. So the EOS officially has a giveaway now. It's going to start off at the 1935 Buffalo. Let me put that on here. And then with each increment of 25 likes, we do an upgrade. So 25, we have the Buffalo. And then if we reach 50 likes, we'll get rid of the Buffalo and we'll upgrade it to something else. And so on and so forth. But that's how we do our giveaways here. We reach 25 likes at the EOS has a Buffalo, and we add names to this list at the end of the stream. I roll a 12-sided die, and that person wins whatever prize we're at here. It's free. The only thing it costs you to enter is just being here and entering. Wizard, I do that once in a while. I did that on a stream where I had a whole bunch of memberships joined. And I thought I was getting membership money, and YouTube's kind of funny. And it was from another country, and they said that country's money didn't convert to our money the same way. So what they paid for 200 memberships there was really only equal to like one membership here, something weird, something stupid. So instead of getting money for 200 memberships, I got basically. So I'm sorry, I misspoke. It was 100 memberships, which someone would have had to pay $200 for. And then I should have got like 70% of that. Well, YouTube said I only got $8 worth, and I did a $50 giveaway, so I kind of screwed myself there. But yeah, I can't do cumulative ones all the time. Sometimes. But at least I'm doing some upgrades. Have I pulled anything rare today? I wouldn't say rare. But I did find a 1944 Denver wheat cent earlier. It's not rare, but wheat cents are always fun to find. Reds 3D, how you doing? I'm making a mess here with my coins. Can I do some fun polls again today? Maybe. $1983. That's a nice 83. I wish that had the doubling on it. Holy moly. No doubling. But look at that 83. That's super nice. How much money in pennies would you say you have? Oh man, I'd have to think about that to even come close to a guess. I mean, just in unsearched boxes, I have a couple $100 sitting here. Not to mention stuff I've saved. Is the penny value going up? I don't think so. I am looking for wheat cents, um, heirs and varieties, foreign coins. So they are going to stop making the penny. Yes, they they just placed the last order for blank planchets, and they say that they have enough blank planchets until early 2026. So 2026 will be the last year they make pennies, unless they do them for like mint sets or have other plans like that. But for circulation purposes, to the best of our knowledge, 2026 will be the last year for that. That's true, Wizard, but it costs a lot more to make a nickel. There's enough cents to last for decades, unless people are hoarding them. Yeah, if people are hoarding them and there's no pennies to use for the merchants, then they'll stop using the pennies altogether. Hello, nobody really. You have 18 boxes of cents and 12 are unsearched. Nice. 1999. You can check for the wide AM. That's not the wide AM. 83. You can check for the doubling on the reverse DDR. That doesn't have it, but save your 83s because you can weigh them. If you find a copper 83, it's going to be worth a lot of money. That's another 83. They already have a bill proposed on how the rounding process will work. I'm sure they do, yeah. Probably round to the nearest nickel. Blame Canada. It's all their fault. They did it first. There's another 99. Not the wide AM. The newer pennies aren't nearly as cool as the old OG pennies. That's right. That zinc is horrible. VDB, no extra V. 130 people watching, but only 34 likes. That's so crazy. Yep. All right, let me grab some more penny rolls here. Let me resume entries. I try not to smell them. I wash them as soon as the stream's over. Definitely don't eat Cheetos while hunting coins. That's right. Try not to eat. Try not to eat anything while you're hunting coins. Another 83. Talking about hoarding pennies. What constitutes hoarding? It's a good question. I mean, people would probably say I'm hoarding pennies, but KFC is acceptable to eat while hunting. I mean, some people would say I hoard pennies, but I'm not really. I don't save that many. It's all depending on what you think about what you're doing. I mean, I don't know. I send a lot of my pennies back. What are we hunting for? We are hunting for wheat cents, heirs and varieties, foreign coins, like 1983. You can look for a doubling in 1 cent. Not seeing it on this one. Yeah, no searching needed for the nickels. When the floor starts sagging more than 2 inches, yes. In 1992, you want the A and the M to be touching. That would be a close AM, and that would be worth a lot of money. But that's the wide AM there, so that doesn't help. I send my zincs back too, absolutely. But I'm going to start hanging on to some of the nicer ones, that's for sure. 1972 can also have doubling in Liberty and God We Trust, but I'm not seeing it on that one. 43 likes. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and chatting. Yeah, it is. It is looking pretty good. It's growing out fairly quick. Oh, TZ, we found a one weedy so far, 1944 out of Denver. It's right here. That's the wheat scent in 1944 Denver. That's the one we found earlier. (2023). So you got the VDB down here, and sometimes there's an extra V at the end of it, so it's VDBV. That's not it though. That's right, Weedy times one. You start watching coin shows to learn more about them. Absolutely, it's helped me learn stuff over the years. That and reading about things, talking with people. Alrighty. What do you mean by send back the zincs? So, 1982 was a transition year for pennies. Some of them were made out of the original composition of copper, but they transitioned the planchets over to zinc. So anything after 1982 is zinc, and they're not worth as much, and they don't last very well. They fall apart. So there's a lot of people that keep the copper planchets 82 and before for when some people are doing that just because of if they ever get rid of the penny, then at some point you would maybe legally be allowed to melt them down, but it's still not legal to melt the pennies yet. But the melt value of the copper penny is worth more than the penny itself. So that's why people save the copper. That's why some people save it and give the zinc ones back to the bank. I don't have plans to melt anything down. It's more of a collectible value to me, and what if they ever get rid of the penny, potentially people would want to buy some of the older ones. Hey, Littlefoot. Hey, Cherie Ward. Good evening. $50 likes. Holy moly. No, I'm not looking at anything, Renee. Another 83. Not seeing any doubling on that. Well, I guess that's one way to look at it, Littlefoot. Another 2023. Not seeing the extra V down there. Hey, John Jacobs. Good evening. I didn't see you come in earlier. I apologize. $210 stacks. I have not found any 2025s yet on any of my coins, Littlefoot. There's a nice, nasty one for you. Looks like some type of candy, doesn't it? Doug Harding says, lick it. Looks like brains. It's moldy. Come on, papers. Well, I gotta grab another box here. 1 second. My dump box is full, so I gotta get another one. There we go. Let's crack another roll open. Actually, let me see what I got here. 1 second. So we're at 50 likes. So we're gonna get rid of the Buffalo nickel, and we're gonna upgrade it to a Silver War nickel. 1943 out of Philadelphia. So we do have an upgrade emoji now. So we're gonna get rid of Buffalo and we're on War nickel. Let me read through the list of names, and then we'll pull a couple names to add to the EOS list. We have Doug Harding, Wizard 27, David Carlisle, Renee and me, Shrapnel Bunker, E Pluribus Unum, Judge, Thomas Tone, B.H. Ringer, Chew, Terry Carlisle, Charles Griswold, Littlefoot, John Jacobs, T.M., Cherie Ward, Alexandra R., and William E. Hey, Alexandra R. and William E. Didn't see you guys come in. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, let's get over here and we'll close those entries. And we'll pick 2 more names here. Pick winner. Alexandra R., you're on there. There should be a cow emoji on there somewhere. And if you look at it closely, the cow is all blinged out. So that is my that's my upgrade emoji. Anytime I do an upgrade, that's what that's for. And the next winner is Charles Griswold. You're on there too. There you go, Littlefoot. That's the upgrade emoji. Have another drink. I think I will. Turkey Tom says have a drink. All right, let's crack up some more. See if we can find any more wheat cents. We only found 1 so far. let's see here. $121 people watching, 58 likes. Thank you so much. That's right. Winners do not have to be present for the EOS. They just have to look back and say they won it, and then they email me to claim the prize. They have 48 hours from the end of stream to claim the EOS win. Looking for 43 bronzer, yeah. 43 copper instead of a steel. I give a lot more than 7 minutes, John Jacobs. That's a really nice 69 Denver. Look at that. It's got the FG on it, but that's a beautiful coin. Definitely saving that one aside. Yep, 69. All right, let me get over here. We'll open up another giveaway for a chance to get your name on the list for the EOS. It is a keeper, William E. Hi, Maddie. 2023 VDB. There's something there. Let me get under my scope here. I don't think it's the extra V, but let me take a closer look. Just on my side. No, it's not an extra V. Get back over to that. Yeah. Yep. You found a 43 copper Canadian cent. This is 1992. We want the close AM or the A and M are touching, but that's not it. $64 likes. If we get to 75 likes, that war nickel will upgrade to a silver dime. $72. You can have some doubling in Liberty and in God We Trust on the 72, but I'm not seeing any of that. It was a heavy rim. The 72 was a heavy rim. A little bit. Nothing unusual about that though. A little thick maybe, but I bet you it still weighs the same. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what it weighs. It's copper, so it should weigh 3 grams, 3.11 grams. So, yep. Heavy Rim was your stage name. About 2 weeks away from the bruise making it to the end of the fingernail, maybe. Oh, I haven't even been keeping track. Where'd I get all these pennies? I went to the bank and asked for a box of pennies. It costs $25 to get a full box of pennies, and then you can search them. And then when you're done searching them, you can take them back. But I would suggest taking them back to a different bank than the one you bought them from. They don't always like you to bring them back when you buy them from them. Oh, CoinQuester is not rich. Oh, the bruised nails become a signature. I'm gonna have to keep smashing it. That's your guy's job. Smash that thumb up there, right up at the top, or I guess on the stream on the computers down below. Smash that like. Double tap your screen if you're on a phone, or touch the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner if you're on the phone for options for liking. And if you're on the computer, then you want to touch that thumb down below there. I do have a lot of sense. I have a lot of common sense, that's for sure. Some people have no common sense. She did bring in a dad joke, but that's all right. I like dad jokes. Those collectors aren't rich. They just spend it all on coins. That's right. Get to 150 likes and CQ will paint his bruised thumbnail with his wife's nail polish. So in 1994, you can look for doubled column, and you're looking right here, and like the second and third column would have doubling in there somewhere. This one doesn't have it. Alrighty, let's see here. Get a few more to hunt. Hey, Mark Lester. Howdy. Stacy Sparks, hello. Copper Owl gets his nails painted at 175 likes. Wow. It doesn't seem like a Monday, huh? $19.99. Another 83. Still not the doubling we want. His daughter paints them. 1972. No doubling on that. There's 2009. You've looked at your stats or how much time you spent on YouTube. Yeah, it does get crazy. 1999. That's not the wide AM that we want. $19.84. You can look for the doubled ear. Not seeing it on that one. Oh, you're where your 2 late night channels you watch? Yeah. 80 people watching, 75 likes. $76 likes. I'll show you the dime here in just a minute. 2000. We want a wide AM. That's a close AM. It's touching. Hey, Monkey King. Alrighty, let's see here. So we're at 80 likes. Holy cow. So we're going to upgrade the war nickel to a dime here. Let's see what we got. Silver dime, we got a 1961 out of Denver. So you got the upgrade emoji. 1961 Denver silver dime. There we go. If we reach 100 likes, that'll upgrade from a silver dime to a silver quarter. Let me resume entries here for the giveaway. We'll hunt a roll, and then we'll pull a couple more names for the EOS list. Oh, we did hit 2K subs, didn't we? Awesome. 2030. Thank you, everybody. I'll come up with a little 2000 sub giveaway here. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thanks for the congrats. 1992, that's a wide AM. We want the close AM. There should be a membership tab. Wizard, are you on your phone or the computer? On the computer, there should be a membership tab below the video there. I'm not sure how to do it from the phone. $2023, that's just a VDB. Sir Sloth the Third, hello and welcome. Love the name. $84, you can check for the doubled ear. Not seeing any doubling. I've only found one wheat cent tonight. It was 1944 out of Denver. But we're going to keep looking here. Heck yeah, there you go, BH. 1 month of memberships. VDB, no extra V. $19.95. You can look for doubling in the Liberty and the date. There's another 2009. Seen better days. All right, let me grab some more rolls here. We'll do some customer wrapped ones here. And got some bank ones here too. Are you saving the copper? Yeah, I am. $85 likes. Holy cow. Now that looks like a lot of copper there. Look at that. That might all be copper. Nope, this is zinc. 87. And an 84. Quasi looks a bit tipsy tonight. Maybe. He's still hungover from the wedding, I guess. How many pounds of copper pennies do I have? I don't know. I haven't weighed them. So if it's a 79, it's copper, and you put it aside, yes. Was questing my +1? Yeah. Yeah. So 82 is a transition year. So some of the 82s are copper and some of them are zinc. So anything older than 1982 is copper. $19.59 Denver. Yeah, they are stopping production of the penny in early 2026. Yes. That's when they anticipate being out of the blank planchets. That would be really cool, EP. I would like to see that. Yep. Copper cents are legal to melt in Canada. That's a nice 83. Don't see any doubling there. $19.92. Come on, let's find a close AM. Nope, there's definitely a space there. Alrighty. Let me get up here and we will read the names and then we'll close the entries. We have TM, Alexandra R, Wizard 27, Terry Carlisle, William E, Stacy Sparks, Chew, Littlefoot, David Carlisle, Judge, John Jacobs, Thomas Tone, Cherie Ward, Monkey King Metals, Charles Griswold, Doug Harding, Mark Lester, Renee and me, B.H. Ringer, and Sir Sloth III. Let me close the entries here. We've got 19 people on the giveaway. Who's going to be added to the list here? Let me refresh this here. It's acting up. You're in this reward. And we'll pick a winner. TM, you're on the list. So the giveaway is I'm pulling names to get on this list. At the end of the stream, when this is full, I have a 12-sided die and I roll that, and whoever's number it lands on, that's the person that wins the EOS. The EOS is currently a 1961 Denver silver dime. If we reach 100 likes, I put the silver dime away and I bring out a silver quarter. So we just do upgrades for the different levels of likes. Oh, thank you, Stacy Sparks. It keeps me from having to send 4 and 5 packages out every week for giveaways. But this way, I just upgrade the giveaways as we increase the likes. So it works better that way. And you do not need to be present to win the EOS. You just have to have your name on that list. And if you do win the EOS and you're not here, watch back the stream tomorrow to see if you won. If you know you're on the list, you have 48 hours from the end of the stream to claim your giveaway. You just have to email me your name and what you won, and your YouTube name and your mailing address. NASCAR Jones, hello. 1998, not the Wide AM. Alrighty. Well, we did reach 2,000 subs tonight. So let me. Did I only pick one name? Yeah, I think I did. Let me pick another name. I apologize. I was supposed to pick two names there. All right. The second name, Mark Lester. I'll open another giveaway in just a second here. So we did reach 2,000 subs tonight. So let me come up with something for 2,000 subs. 1 second here. Let me write this up here. $2,000 subs giveaway. Alrighty. So I have these Silver State quarters. Many of you have seen these before. Silver S proof quarters. So I'm gonna do this for 2,000 subs giveaway. If you're here, you just happen to be right place at the right time to win a silver quarter. So the winner will get to choose one of these quarters. I got several different states to choose from. Hey, Greg K. So let me put these here. Put them up here. There we go. Florida is one of them. There are other ones. Okay, Nip. So I'm gonna open a giveaway here. Exclamation point loot will get you in. This is not to get on the list for the EOS. This is just straight up a 2,000 subs giveaway. So exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway. I'm giving away 1 silver quarter to the winner to celebrate my 2,000 subs. I need to take a break here and go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. You guys go ahead and get in the giveaway, and I'll see you shortly. All right, everybody, I'm back. Ashes and Armor, Lyle Okamoto. How you guys doing? 81 people. 81 people watching, 93 likes. If we reach 100 likes, I upgrade the end of stream giveaway. Right now we are doing. Right now we're doing a 2,000 sub celebration giveaway. I'll show you the different state quarters I got, because the winner's gonna have to pick one. Rob's Numismatic Archaeology. Hello. So we got the Florida State Quarter, Arkansas, Oregon. There's a minute 50 seconds left to get in. West Virginia. So that's Florida again. Texas. I don't have them all. Iowa. Wisconsin. Kansas. North Dakota. Colorado. Nevada. And Michigan. All right. So the winner will get to pick one of those. We got 95 people watching. 95 likes. We got another 55 seconds left to get in the giveaway. If you haven't already, exclamation point loot is how you enter. Hi, my name is Lauren. Last time I was here, I got ripped off. I demand to see the manager. Yes. Yep, she got ripped off on a free giveaway, right? All right. Well, while we're waiting for this giveaway to close, Turkey Tom here is going to help me take a drink. All right. Giveaways is closed. Oh, thank you, Cherie Ward. You're welcome. So we got 27 people in the giveaway. We have Greg Kasky, Sir Sloth III, BH Ringer, Monkey King Metals, NASCAR Jones, David Carlisle, Wizard 27, Richard Judge, Bart Cubbins, Cherie Ward, Terry Carlisle, Doug Harding, Stacy Sparks, K Nip 1, Mark Lester, Thomas Tone, Renee and me, $2.10. Stacks, Alexandra R. E. Pluribus Unum Lao Okamoto. Ashes and Armor, William E. Rob's Numismatic Archaeology, John Jacobs Chu, and Devin Wilson. Hey, Devin, I didn't see you come in. Welcome. Alrighty. 27 people in there, one lucky person. Oh, come on. I gotta refresh this here. It loves acting up on me. Up 28 people were in there. Who's the last person I got on then? Oh, Devin Wilson. That was right. One like away. Okay. Here we go. One lucky winner. And the winner is Devin Wilson. Devin Wilson, send me an email to claim the giveaway. I need your YouTube name, your mailing address, and what you won. And then which one of these state quarters would you like? There's Nevada, Colorado, North Dakota, Kansas, Wisconsin, Iowa, Texas, Florida, West Virginia, Oregon, Arkansas, another Florida, and Michigan. So Devin Wilson, send me an email. Tell me which quarter you want. And I need your... Oh, there you go. Kansas, definitely with the bison on it. Okay. Make sure you send me an email to claim, please. You got 48 hours from the end of the stream. There you go. Kansas, right there. I'll set it aside. Send me an email to claim with your name and mailing address and what you won. Congratulations. Let me, I think I got an envelope here. Hold on. Or a baggie, I should say. Yeah, there we go. That way I can write on it. This stream started on the 26th. It's a 2,000 subs giveaway. Silver State quarter. And then he chose Kansas. There we go. All right, there you go, Devin. So I'll just wait for your email. It takes me a while to get them mailed out sometimes, but it will be on its way to you. Just be patient, but I need your claiming email. Dixieland Treasures, hello. You've been filling the National Park book with silver proof. 14 coins in, that's awesome. The Max Man 71 back and forth watching. Awesome. Let me complete this giveaway. We'll start another giveaway here for a chance to get your name on the EOS list. We'll hunt some coins for a while, and then I'll pull 2 names from the current giveaway that's going on. We are at above 100 likes, so the silver dime goes away. And I got a silver quarter here. 1953. 53 Denver. 1953. 53 Denver. There you go. That will be an upgrade. Who knows what the upgrade emoji is? $19.53 Denver silver quarter. The BH Ringer's got the upgrade emoji there. He knows what it is. Sir Sloth the Third's got a arrows going up, but I got a blinged out cow emoji that is definitely a cow upgrade. So that's what we use for the upgrades here. 2000, not the wide AM. Dixieland Treasure's got the upgrade the emoji there. Yep. Hey, Gatita Oso, how are you? $2,000. That's not the wide AM. Another 2000. That's not the wide AM either. Missing y'all. Been a while, seems like. Heck yeah, Gatita. You just missed. We had a 2,000 sub giveaway just a few minutes ago. Hope you're doing well. Sloth the Third, he's been getting in giveaways. He's in there. He was the second one on the list, right behind Chew. How do I go so fast? Yeah, so I know I've got a list of years to they have certain airs and varieties on them. Some years don't have airs and varieties. Or maybe they have an air or variety that I don't know about. I don't know them all, I can tell you that. And so some of them I don't look for just because I'm not real familiar with them. But like this is 1964. There is a doubling on America and cent that I don't usually look for, but I'm not seeing it on this one. Some of them aren't too common, but you never know. You might find it. 1972 has doubling sometimes on Liberty and In God We Trust. Dixieland Treasures, you found an extra V. Nice. So 1983 can have the DDR on 1 cent. That is an excellent find if you can find it. I have not been fortunate enough to find those. And then I save all my 83s because I weigh them. Because if you could find a copper 83, that's a lot of money. Yeah, the copper ones weigh 3.1 grams. Zinc one would be like 2.5 grams. How you been, Greg? Glad you're here tonight, Mr. Greg Kasky. There's a 2000. Check for wide AM. So what we're looking at is a space here between the A and the M. They're actually touching, so that's not the variety we want. We want there to be a space there. Says he's been okay. He's dealing with it. Love the pointer. All it is my my EP shank. I got this from. I've been good, Greg. My son got married yesterday, so we've had a busy weekend. But E pluribus unum. He's got these. He calls them shanks. They're screwdrivers. But he made me a custom one with my channel name on there, Coinquester, and it's the Shank by E pluribus unum. Oh yeah, thanks, Greg. Oh yeah, thank you, Monkey King. Hey, we got a Weedy. There we go. 1946. Weedy. Second one of the night. 1946. There we go. High five. Oh, it'd be sweet to find an Indian head scent. I've only found a couple of those in the wild. Are the sitting Lincolns worth saving? What do you mean by the sitting Lincolns? The 2009s? Is that what you're asking about? Ones on the log? If they're in really good condition, I save some of them. It all depends on what you like to collect. Sir Sloth the Third. Those are counter stamped, so it was regular penny, and then a third party company stamped JFK's face on it, and then put them on those cards. So, um, but yeah, it's up. I mean, some people like to collect that, and some people don't. I still have one attached to the card. Um, I mean, you can get a little bit of money for them, but you're not going to get rich off it. Probably a few bucks or something. But I'm saving mine though. I have no reason to want to get rid of it. You're more into silver and stacking. Yeah. Hey, we got a Canadian cent. 1998 from Canada. There's a foreign coin. That's sweet. I still like finding Canadian cents. 1969 Denver. So 69, you can check for no FG. But there is a maker's mark or designer's initials here, FG. You can still see enough of them there that that's not the no FG. See, like right on that one, you can definitely see the FG. So 69 Denver, you can find and occasionally find one where you can't see the FG at all. But you can still see some of the FG on that one. That's a 69 Denver there. You want to grade all 2009 sets, PD and S and silver sets? (2023) Denver. I don't think I have many of those. It's a little scratched up though. Another 83. I have found some slight off centers. Found an off center nickel a couple months ago. And then just last week, I found a clipped planchet doing a quarter hunt. All right, NASCAR Jones. Thank you for coming in. You have a good night too. Good luck at work. Let me see if I got that clip planchet handy. I think I might still have it up here somewhere. Let me see. Yep, I got it right here. Right there. Kind of hard to see in the flip. Right there. There's a clipped planchet. There you can see it on the reverse too. Heist and slots, they're just more games and that you can play in the chat. Just so people don't get too bored. You just type exclamation point heist or exclamation point slots, and then you do a space, and then you have to do 100 points or higher to activate it also. So it'd be exclamation point slots space 100, and then it would play the slots for you. I don't have it tonight, but some nights I do a slot bounty, and I tell you what slot results I'm looking for, and if you get that slot result, then it would be like a giveaway. I've given away V-nickels for slot bounties before. Just something a little fun. I didn't do that tonight, though. 2023, we can look for the extra V. Not seeing it on that one. So we just try to have some extra things in here once in a while. Keep it interesting. Where did that go? So the quests aren't worth any money. They're just for playing games, and you also need quests to be able to enter giveaways. So it's just a bot. 84. You can look for the doubled ear. I'm not seeing that. $110 likes. 2023. No extra V. Let me resume entries for that giveaway. And we'll pull a couple names here in just a couple minutes. Most of you are already in there. This is the same one you guys have been entering. Well, that was another 64. So we can check America and cent. Don't think I see any doubling there. $19.98. We can check for the wide AM. No, that's touching. $19.94. Not seeing the doubled column. Malaya Buck. Hello and good evening. Bart Cubbins, hello. How you been? 112 likes. You guys are awesome. 107 people watching. 2023. Look for the extra V, VDB, V. I don't see the extra V. Let me look under my scope. No, not there. Fred Logan, hello. Another 2023. Not seeing the VDBV there either. It's a pretty nice looking 1980. Oh, thank you, Malaya. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. 83. You can check the doubling of 1 cent. Not seeing that. Been looking for that for years. One of these days we'll find it. $19.82 small date. Are they worth keeping? Yeah, why not? I'll eventually get to 14 mil, even if I have to eat the falling apart Converse tennis shoe. Why would you do that? $84, no double deer. That's right, Dixieland. Alrighty, let me read through the names on the giveaway, and then we'll pick 2 names to go on the list for the EOS from that giveaway. So we got Chew, Sir Sloth III, Greg Kasey, Monkey King Medals, Dixieland Treasures, Terry Carlisle, Cherie Ward, Bart Cubbins, Judge David Carlisle, Mark Lester, K Nip 1, Doug Harding, Thomas Tone, Alexandra R, BH Ringer, Renee Me, John Jacobs, 210 Stacks, The Max Man, 71, Gatita Oso, E Pluribus Unum, TM, Stacy Sparks, and Malaya Buck. Alrighty, let me close the entries here. So there's 25 people in the giveaway. And we'll pick a name. Mark Lester. You were on the list again. Nice, Mark. And the next name, Cherie Ward. You're on the list too. There we go. Vroom, vroom. So if we reach 125 likes, that'll be another upgrade. We are currently at a silver quarter. I'm not going to tell you what the 125 likes upgrade is until we get there. If we get there. I do have something set aside for that, though. 1999, we can check for the wide AM. Not seeing it there. We're going to get there in a hot minute. '84, you can check for the doubled ear. Don't believe that's it. 5 likes away. Oh, thank you, Sheree Ward. Appreciate you too. $19.98. Not the wide AM. $19.99. That's not the wide AM either. Malaya Buck. 82. Some of them are copper. Some of them are zinc. If you can find an 82 small, so some of them have a large mint date. Some of them have a large date, some of them have a small date. If you can find a small mint, a small date 82D, and it's copper, it's worth a ton of money. $19.99. Not the wide AM. 2000. Also not the wide AM. Am I filling an album of BU Wheat Scents? Well, I basically have one big Dance Go album. It does have a lot of BU-ish leaks scents. I upgrade. So I put all my best ones in it. And we'll see where we get. D, small date, copper, right. I can grab my album here in a minute and show you what I got. Still missing the key dates and stuff. Gatita says, don't worry, I'm just here. Did you say something, Gatita, and I miss it? Oh, you're lurking. Okay. $19.72, you can look for doubling. And Liberty and God We Trust. Not seeing anything there. Another 83. $19.94. No doubled column. Another $19.94. All right, let me go grab my album real quick. It's just right over here on the shelf. Well, shoot. It's not on my shelf. I'm not sure where I put it right now. It's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, I bet it's still packed away. Yeah, I don't have it. Don't have it out right now. It's not really worth anything special there, Fred. The 82p small date in decent condition. It doesn't. I mean, if it's something that can be graded and well, oh shoot, he says yes. So Malaya, 1994. You would want to look on the reverse here, and there's sometimes doubling in the columns, and it's usually like the second or third column. Usually some doubling in there if it has it. I've never found one, but they are out there. It's a error to look for. You know, I got one more spot to check. Hold on a second here. There we go. I found it. That's right, EP. So I got a Dansko here, Lincoln Sense, including proof-only issues. It starts with the 1909. Obviously, I'm missing some key dates here. The 09S VDB, 09S, 1911S, 1912S, 1914D. Missing all those, but I do have most of the stuff in there. And then as we go along, missing the 22D. Then we start getting some nicer ones like that 1930s, getting pretty shiny there. 1934. And then look at that page. That page is looking pretty nice. 35 on up. There's my 40s and 50s. So it is looking pretty nice. That's the last wheat cent there at 58 Denver. And then there's the memorials. So it is looking pretty nice. And you can see some of the proofs in there. .34 is your oldest red. Yeah. I probably need to find. I need to find another page because this only goes to 2009. But yeah, check out those 2009s there. Yeah, it is a nice book. Thank you, Sloth. Anyways, that's my Lincoln Sunset. So still got some room to improve, but have I ever found a 59 wheat set? No, I haven't. That would be an amazing find, though. Thank you, Sheree Ward. All right, had to put that back away where I found it. Try to keep track of some of that stuff. Alrighty, let me see what I'm doing here. Where'd my bot go? Did I lose my bot? Oh, I did, damn it. You have older reds. Oh, absolutely, EP. It's fun to show you guys that stuff. Have I ever found a W mint mark war nickel? Yes. My bot went on vacation. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I gotta pull it back up here. I think I set the book down on my mouse and it exited me out of the it closed out on the one page. There we go. Hopefully that's working now. Yep, there we go. We still got 4 lines left here for names. So I started another giveaway so we can pick 2. Let me grab some more rolls of pennies. $122 likes. Holy moly. 59 people watching, 122 likes. Let's go. Got a decent amount of copper in there. Seems like a Sunday. Stoot Man, hello. Frank the Corgi, hello. Good evening. $19.59. 1994. Come on, let's see some doubling in the columns. And Gatita also sent a gift membership. So awesome. Beach Ball received the gifted membership. Let's go. Thank you, Gatita Oso. Maybe send your beach ball. We'll get the notification. That's a nice looking 94. I think I'll save that. TM, you need to sleep. Well, you have a good night and sleep well. I understand that. We all have to sleep at some point. Watch the stream back to see if you win the EOS, and if you do, you got 48 hours from the end of the stream to claim it. Just got to send me an email to claim it. Claim what you won and your mailing address and all that. 2023, no extra V on that one. Another 83. Still no doubling. Thanks, EP. Thanks, Katito. Also. $19.92. We're gonna look for the close AM. No, you want that A&M to be touching on 92. You're gonna find the membership button tomorrow. It's mad annoying. Yeah, Katita, another one. Oh, look at that, Wizard. You don't have to buy one. You just won one from Katita. So you're good for next month. Thank you, Katita. Congrats, Wizard. Yeah, that worked out really good that the bot picked you, Wizard. I don't know if the links are working or not, but EP and Monkey King put their channels up there in the chat. Check them out sometime. EP does hunts on Saturday nights. I think he's doing dollar coins this coming Saturday. He just did a quarter bag this past weekend. Sometimes he does $50. Sometimes he does dollar bills, auctions, all kinds of good stuff. And Monkey King's going to start streaming more now that he's got his own place, or making more videos. So keep your eye out to see what he's creating. 2023, not seeing an extra V. I'm sure he'll have some videos showing off some of his collection. The modern day proofs have the S mint mark. Some of the older proofs didn't have a mint mark. And there's John Jacobs' link. He does mostly coins and bills. He does a lot of shorts, videos. And there's BH's channel. Saturdays they do nickel or penny hunts up in Canada. EP found 3 W quarters and your first colorized coin ever found. Awesome, EP. That was a pretty cool colorized coin you found. And that you found 3 W quarters in the same bag, that's pretty sweet too. $19.69D. Then we got the FG. No, some countries actually have colorized coins where, so it would be like Canada has colorized coins. Let me see if I have one around here somewhere. I know I've got some recently. Yeah, they're colored in. Let me see if I got one handy that I can show you. I had one not too long ago, but I think I might have put it away somewhere. Give me a second here. Yeah, BH Ringer sent me some recently. I'm not sure where I put them. I was showing them to my family the other day, and I bet I left them upstairs. But I know where some are, so give me a second here. I thought I knew where they were. I don't know where they're at. I thought I knew where they were. I moved them. But so some of the colorized coins have like a painted end area on them. And then they're looking. How many what I got now? Or are you talking to someone else? What did I miss? You were asking Monkey how many subs he has. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Let me read through the names in the giveaway. Let me resume the entries here. We have Wizard 27, TM, Sir Sloth the Third, Judge T-Tone, Renee Micherie, Ward Mark Lester, Malaya Buck, Monkey King Metal, Stacy Sparks, Richard, Terry Carlisle, B.H. Ringer, Gatita Oso, Doug Harding, David Carlisle, Frank DeCorgi, and John Jacobs, and Chew and KNIP1. MT Tiaji is also in there. And A Pluribus Unum is in there. There we go. Alrighty. We read through there. Let's close the entries. And we'll pick two names. BH Ringer, you're on there. And one more name here. Cherie Ward, you're on there again. All right. And we are at 130 likes. So the silver quarter is going away. And you guys are going to like this one. Let me get the silver quarter out of there. This is one of E Pluribus Unum's very favorite coins. He can probably guess what it is just by me saying that. It's one of his favorite half dollars. He says, oh, he knows what it is. We got a Columbian Exposition 1893. There he's up. See, he said Expo. How's that for an upgrade, huh? That'd be a good upgrade. 1893 Columbian Expo. There we go. You've never seen one of those. That's one of the commemoratives that they talk about. The World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. That's the first U.S. commemorative $50 ever made, right? Anyways, we got 2 names left. Let me complete that giveaway and we'll open up one more. Enough time to hunt a couple more rolls here. Yeah, it's 90% silver. And of course, it's a taped one. Don't tape your coin rolls, please. You need that magic giveaway button engaged. I think there's a lot of people saying that right now, Gatita. You're just getting in silver, been in for almost 2 months, so trying to catch a feel for what I like so far. It's been Morgans and halves. Nice. Need a no tape emoji. I have to keep that in mind for if I reach that next level to add another emoji. I got a ways to go for that. All right, I wrote it down. What's special about them pennies? I'm looking for wheat scents, airs, and varieties, foreign scents. You've been thinking about getting some maples? Yeah, those are nice. Um, 2009s, are they worth keeping? If they're in really good condition, I hang on to them. But there's enough of them around. I don't know if it really matters. The real goal is gold someday. Yeah. Oh, let me reopen that giveaway. We're at 2,060 subs. Oh, you emailed me the colorized Panama quarter. Nice. I'll show it. Yeah, I'll show it. Just a second. Let me get my email up here, and then I'll show it. All right. Here we go. Oops, let me zoom out. All right, there's Republic de Panama 2016. Obviously, I showed the one that wasn't colorized first. And then we'll go to the other side of the coin. And there you go. So all that blue is colorized there. It's probably like a paint filled. But that looks really cool. And he found that in a quarter bag last just this past Saturday. Well, the U.S. doesn't have colorized. Canada has a bunch of colorized. The U.S. needs to start making colorized. So that is pretty cool, though. All right, let's get this hunted here. Thank you, EP, for sharing that. 49 people watching, 134 likes. That is crazy. BH Ringer included a link there for the Canada's colorized coins, the colorized $2 coins. Really nice. 83, no doubling though. $94, no doubled column. $84, not seeing a doubled ear. A lot of nice coins in here. Alrighty, let's see here. We got 18 people in the giveaway. Exclamation point loot. We're gonna pull the last two names soon for a chance to win the EOS. It's winding down here. Yeah, Monkey, I've been setting them aside because I definitely need to check my book too. I've got a whole bunch set aside from tonight's hunt. Yeah, got this pile set aside here from tonight's hunt that are all super nice condition. Okay, Monkey. Alrighty, let's see here. clean some of this stuff up. So we've only found 2 wheat cents tonight, and a Canadian cent and a few 2009s. But the Wheaties tonight, we had a 1946 and a 1944 Denver. Alrighty. Let me read through the list of names, and then we will pull the last 2 names to be eligible for the EOS. So we have Wizard 27, Chew, Sir Sloth the Third, I Can't Talk, Doug Harding, Terry Carlisle, B.H. Ringer, Monkey King Metals, Malaya Buck, Judge, David Carlisle, Gatita Ozo, Alexandra R., Mark Lester, Renee and Me, Shrapnel's Bunker, E. Pluribus Unum, John Jacobs, Bart Cubbins, and Stacy Sparks. And BH, you're in there. Yep. Okay, let's 19 people in the giveaway. Close the entries. And let me get over here. Oh, I gotta refresh it again. And let's pick a name. BH Ringer, you are on the list again. And the final name to be added to the EOS, E Pluribus Unum. Look at that. Rigged. Congratulations, everybody that has made it to the EOS. All right. So we have Renee and Me, Richard, Alexandra, Charles Griswold, TM, Mark Lester, Cherie Ward, BH Ringer, Cherie Ward, BH Ringer, and E Pluribus Unum. Then we're at 136 likes. So we got this World Columbian Exposition, Chicago, 1893. The very first commemorative $50 for the United States. There we go. Let me grab my 12-sided die. Let me zoom back out. And put these up here for borders. All right, here's the 12-sided die. Everybody's got an equal chance. It's a special die that was created and weighted, so it's an equal chance. EP says, I need another expo. All righty. And here we go. And it is 6. Mark Lester. Congratulations, Mark Lester. You have won the EOS. Mark, send me an email to claim the Columbian Expo $50 for the EOS. Make sure I got your channel name, mailing address, and claim what you won. You got 48 hours from the end of the stream to claim it. Congratulations, Mark. Give it to EP. Nice, Mark. EP, you gotta send me an email claim. All right, Mark. I will send it to EP. Let me get an envelope here or a baggie. All right, you guys hash it out. I know EP's got several of those, Mark. So if you want it, take it. Mark Lester. EOS 125 likes for 526.25. So Mark, send me an email to claim it, and I'll ship it out to you. Let's see here. Colombian Expo $50. So thank you everybody for a nice stream. A great stream. And everybody stay safe. Hope you all had a good holiday weekend. Happy hunting, happy questing. Thank you for all the hanging out, 136 likes, and appreciate you all. Thank you for the 2,000 subs. And I'll catch you guys again. You all have a good night.